You're about to learn 5 habits that make you smarter every single day, and none of them take more than a few extra minutes. These aren't tricks, they're small shifts backed by how your brain actually builds memory. And once you start using them, information stops slipping away and starts sticking. If you appreciate me making this type of content, let me know by gently tapping that like button. Let's get into it. Meet Marcus. Marcus studied for 6 hours straight last night, highlighted every line in his textbook, read his notes 4 times. This morning, he remembers none of it. Sound familiar? Here's the wild part. Your brain is designed to forget almost everything you learn. Some research suggests we lose around 70% of new information within 24 hours. But some people don't forget. Chess players, language learners, students who somehow never seem to cram. Are they just born smarter? Nope. They know something about how the brain actually works that nobody ever taught the rest of us. By the end of this video, you will too. 5 simple, almost embarrassingly easy habits that rewire your brain to learn faster and remember longer. Habit 3 completely changes how studying feels. Let's fix Marcus's brain. First, a quick truth about your brain. It is not fixed. It's not some hard drive you're stuck with. Your brain has a superpower called neuroplasticity. The ability to physically rewire itself based on what you repeat. Picture your brain like a forest. Every thought carves a path through the trees. Walk that path once, it's barely visible. Walk it every day, and it becomes a highway your brain can travel down instantly, wrapped in a fatty insulation called myelin that makes the signal move faster. Here's the catch. Your brain doesn't care which path you build. Practice getting distracted, and distraction becomes the highway. Practice focus, and focus becomes the highway. Everything you're about to hear is really about which paths you choose to build. Habit 1. Stop rereading. Start recalling. Marcus's mistake was putting information into his brain over and over, reading, highlighting, watching, but never once pulling it back out. Pulling information out is where the actual learning happens. Try this instead. Close the book, grab a blank page, write down everything you remember with 0 peeking. It will feel harder. That struggle is the workout. Every time you force your brain to search for an answer instead of just rereading it, you're not reviewing. You're rebuilding the pathway stronger, like a rep at the gym. Reading feels productive. Recalling actually is. Habit 2. Stop cramming. Start spacing. Marcus pulled an all-nighter and burned through 6 hours in one sitting. That's like watering a plant once with an entire lake and never again. The water just runs off. Memory needs the opposite. Small amounts spread out, right before you're about to forget. Review something after 1 day, then 3 days, then a week. Each time you revisit it right on the edge of forgetting, the memory gets a little stronger and a little more permanent. This is spaced repetition, and it's the real secret behind people who remember thousands of details without looking exhausted. 10 minutes today, 10 minutes in 3 days, beats 2 hours the night before, every single time. Habit 3. And this one surprises people. Give your brain a reason to care. Your brain doesn't treat all information equally. When something feels meaningful, it releases dopamine, and dopamine sharpens focus and locks information in more deeply. Purpose doesn't need to be a grand life mission. It can be as small as I want to finish this chapter by Sunday. Marcus started asking one question before every study session. Why does this actually matter to me? That tiny shift turned passive studying into active investment, and information that used to slide right off started to stick. Habit 4. Move your body to sharpen your mind. This sounds unrelated to learning, but it might be the most underrated brain habit there is. When you exercise, blood flow to your brain increases, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to the exact neurons you're trying to strengthen. Regular movement is linked to sharper memory, better focus, and even the growth of new brain cells. You don't need to become an athlete. A 20-minute walk before a study session can outperform an extra 20 minutes of sitting and staring at a page. Marcus started walking before every study block. His focus afterward wasn't even close to the same.
Habit 5, the one almost everyone skips. Sleep. Most people think of sleep as your brain switching off. It's the opposite. Sleep is one of the most active periods for your brain. While you're out cold, your brain sorts the day's information, decides what to keep, and physically strengthens the memory pathways you built while awake. Pull an all-nighter to cram, and you're not saving time. You're deleting half of what you just learned before it even gets filed away. Marcus used to sacrifice sleep to study more. Turns out he was sabotaging the exact process that makes studying stick.
Here's the part that makes all 5 habits actually work. You don't need hours. There's a concept called Kaizen, small, consistent improvement over massive effort. 2 minutes of active recall, 2 minutes of spaced review, a short walk, one clear reason why it matters, a full night's sleep. None of these demand your whole day. They just demand you show up a little, consistently, every single day. Marcus didn't overhaul his life. He changed about 6 minutes of it. Within a month, the information that used to vanish overnight was still there weeks later. Let's recap. Recall instead of reread. Space it out instead of cramming. Give it purpose. Move your body. Protect your sleep. 5 habits, almost 0 extra time, and a brain that gets measurably stronger every day you use them. Your brain isn't fixed. It's a highway system you're building right now, 1 habit at a time. Pick just one of these 5 and try it today, not someday. If this helped, hit subscribe, because next time we're going deeper into exactly how memory works. See you in the next one.